Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well today. In this video we are going to go over setting up per user multi-factor authentication, which we're going to do for our newly created test user that we created in the last video. So in order to do that, from our default directory, we come down to manage users and come over here to per user multi-factor authentication. Again, this must be executed from a global administrator account for the directory. And we find our two tabs here. So we have users, service settings, and different filters for selecting the users. We come down here and we see our test user that we created in the last video, and we will click enable. It'll give us a warning box with a deployment guide that is good to read if you're not familiar with it. And we'll go ahead and click Enable Multi-Factor Authentication. And it's now enabled for that selected account. Our service settings. We can go through the service settings and allow users to create application passwords to sign in or disallow that, and check mark the methods available to users. So either text messages to their phones, notification through that Microsoft application, the authentication application, or using a verification code from the mobile app, or use that hardware token such as a FIDO2 device. And also we can select this box, remember multi-factor authentication on trusted device. So we'll go ahead and click save on that, and we can see that updated successfully. So we will go ahead and close. We'll go ahead and log in with a new window here, new incognito window. Go to portal.azure.com. Sign in with a different account and use that user that we created. And as you can see here, now they have another step in their login that they wouldn't have seen before. It's saying more information required. Your organization needs more information to keep your account secure. So we'll go ahead and click next, and it's going to take us through the setup dialog. So you can see here kind of the same user interface that we had seen while setting up multi-factor authentication. And it's asking us to secure the account by adding phone verification, has a video for them to watch. So we can either use authentication phone or mobile app. For authentication phone, we're going to select the area code here. They would enter their phone number here and then use this send a code by text message. They can also select the mobile application, which they would need to download and install on their mobile device, and select if they want to receive notifications for verification or use a verification code. The difference between that, if you select receive notifications for verification, it will send a push notification to your phone with 3 different numerical values that they need to match to what is displayed on screen, and select that on their authenticator app on that push notification, and then allow it. And they can, as an added layer of security, can enable biometric authentication with that too. So they would need to select that matching number and then use a fingerprint on their mobile device, and that would allow them to then authenticate and access. Alternatively, there is a recycling verification code on the authenticator app, a 6-digit code that they could use to enter into the login screen if it matched what's in the Authenticator app, then they would be allowed access. So for this, we will go ahead and use verification code, and we will go ahead and click setup, and I will do that on my application real quick. Now that I have the account added on my Authenticator app, I'll go ahead and click next, and click next here. And then it will go ahead and check that we have this installed correctly. So on my app, I have the Authenticator app. I'm going to wait a few seconds for the code to recycle and enter the code here. Click verify, and that worked. So it's going to ask us for an alternative method in case we lose access to the mobile app. Go ahead and enter our recovery phone number here. Click next. And there we go. Now we have configured multi-factor authentication for this user account and are able to utilize the Microsoft Authenticator account or verify a code via text message. And so you can see we are logged in here under the user at itchristos.com. I hope that this was informative to you. If it was, please consider subscribing to the channel so that you receive content as soon as I publish it. And like the video, it will help the channel out substantially. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.